Hey, what's up, guys? Just doing a check-in with you. I'm walking from my tent site. Stayed at the backpackers campground last night. Got into Yosemite around noon yesterday and kind of just felt it out. Got some lunch and got my permit, my wilderness permit, and decided basically what I'm going to do. So I really wanted to see El Capitan, which I didn't actually get to go to the top of yesterday. I made it to Eagles Peak, which I showed you guys. Damn, I got a low connection. So see if I can get to a spot where we got some better connection here. So I left for Eagles Peak at 4:06 last night. And obviously the sun is going down about 7 o'clock. So I got to the peak in about 3 hours. It was a 6-mile trek, basically straight up the freaking mountain. There were so many rocks. It was probably the biggest, most difficult stair-step rock thing that I've ever climbed. Even including on the PCT, so it was pretty difficult, but I actually did going up pretty quick, so did that in about 3 hours. It was funny because everybody was coming down the mountain at the time, and I kept on getting these weird looks. People just like, "You're going up right now?" So, and I had a light pack on. I unpacked everything at camp before and just had some water, and felt a little naked without my backpack. So I felt like I needed to have that, and got up to the peak and got to see the sunset and all the amazingness that's up there. So I wish I could have made it to the top of El Capitan, but just ran out of time because it started to get dark, and it was freaking dark. So I just blared some music and was singing and just trying to make as much noise as possible, so I didn't scare any bears or mountain lions. So but I did encounter my first bear yesterday, and it kind of just, I had this, oh shit, there's a fucking bear right next to me feeling. And initially I had that feeling of like, I need to run. But then I was like, this is my first freaking bear. I need to get this shit on camera. So that's when I broke my phone out and just yelled at it because it was giving me a pretty dirty look. So got my first bear yesterday and got to the top, got to see Half Dome from afar, which was really cool. And today I'm actually going to climb Half Dome. Let me take that back. I'm not actually climbing Half Dome. I'm hiking to the top of Half Dome. So got my permit for that yesterday, and my plan was to take the shuttle out of the park today at 5 up to Ptolemy, which is where the trail, the PCT, connects. But it's about 30 miles. It's about the same distance that I was planning on going to hit up Devil's Postpile, which is a really cool natural feature. These hexagon blocks basically coming out of the ground. It's really cool. So if you've never seen or heard of Devil's Postpile, you should definitely check it out. Look that up, which is what I should be seeing in the next couple days as I work my way back down to Mammoth. And Friday I have a podcast episode scheduled with one of the largest THC distributors from Colorado. He gave me some samples of some new product that I'm trying out this week, and he is going to be diving into the psilocybin psychedelic, the new industry that's popping up. And Colorado, magic mushrooms are now decriminalized, and so also in the city of Oakland. So he gave me some product which I'm going to test out this week for some microdosing, which is pretty awesome stuff, which I'll be talking about in an episode. I actually microdosed before I left on my trip for about 6 weeks, and it was pretty friggin' amazing. And I'm going to be doing it again for the next 3 weeks as I'm on the trail. So I'm really excited for that, and I'll keep you guys posted how my journey has changed or been enhanced with microdosing. So if you don't know what microdosing is, you should check it out. Michael Pollan just did a really awesome, he's been traveling all over and talking at Google, and he wrote a book that's really basically just explaining everything about psychedelics and, you know, how they can benefit the life. And yeah, so took my second dose today, and actually this morning. Haven't really noticed too much, but as you can see, I'm functioning normally. So but yeah, so I am on my way to the office, so I can not the office, but the office of the wilderness permit, so I can get another permit so I can walk through the rest of the park back up to the PCT on the John Muir. I believe it's a John Muir. I don't know. It's a trail that big bird just flew by. Yeah, so I can head back to the PCT hopefully within the next couple days. So I'll work my way again back down to Mammoth, and then I have a resupply box there. And what else? So I'll pick up that resupply box, and then my next stop after Mammoth, which is about 20 miles south, is going to be Whitney. So by the end of the week, I should be summiting Mount Whitney, which sounds like a really hard challenge, but compared to a lot of the other peaks, it is the tallest peak in the continental U.S., but it's about a 8-mile scramble from the PCT, and you got to get some extra permits to actually sleep close to it on that trail, or actually go on to the other side down to Lone Peak, which I'm not going to do. So I'll probably get off the trail and camp probably a couple miles in, because you got to take a separate trail to head up to Mount Whitney. And just there's a ranger station right there, so I'll probably stop and camp right before that, and get up as early as possible. I think most people, to see the sunrise, leave around, well, actually the sun's actually getting a little bit later in the day now, so I could probably leave, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, and take the 8-mile trek up to the peak, which again hopefully should be sometime later this week, if not early next week. So after we got Whitney, then I'm just working my way south back on the PCT, and I got about, I don't know, let's see, I'm at 1710 now, so roughly about 300 miles to get out of the Sierras. So once I get out of the Sierras, the last stop is going to be Tehachapi, and then it's the desert. So my trek is definitely coming to a crescendo and a climax here with these pretty amazing things that I'm doing right now at Yosemite and summiting Mount Whitney, which were of my top things that I wanted to see and do on my trek. So So yeah, just giving you guys an update, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to wave to you guys, and we'll keep you guys posted as the episodes for the podcast roll in. And again, thank you guys for all your support. I love each and every one of you guys, and I'm thankful for all of you for your support. And yeah, till next time, we'll see you guys.